Hi guys, Rich here, and today I want to share with you a little game called Marvel Remix. This one is published by WizKids. It plays from 2 to 6 players and it has a playtime for of about 20 minutes. Yes. When I saw this game, I got really excited because I'm a big Marvel fanboy. Oh, I know, but I just love Marvel so much. And so when I saw this cover, it really intrigued me and pulled me in. Also, too, a lot of people might have heard about this game or know a little bit about this game if you ever played Fantasy Realms. This actually plays almost exactly like it. Now, if you've never played Fantasy Realms before, don't worry about it because you can still play this game and have a good time. But if you have played Fantasy Realms, then you're definitely gonna know how to play this. And yeah, it's the remix. It's a wicka wee man. Okay, we're gonna stop. No need for a remix. But before we talk about how the game plays and the mechanisms, let's go ahead and jump into the overview and see what this game's all about. What's going on here. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So, what is Marvel Remix? What is this game all about? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead, take a seat back, and relax. Now imagine all of the cool things from the Marvel Universe. The heroes, the villains, all of the cool gizmos and gadgets, all coming together right at the table. You and your friends and family will be collecting sets of cards and managing your hand to try to get as many points as possible. And you know what? You're gonna want them points so you can go ahead and beat everybody at the table. Cause Rich, I be winning. No, actually, I be losing a lot. That being besides the point, Marvel Remix is very, very cool, very unique, and you're gonna be, bringing and seeing the Marvel Universe come together at the table. If you're able to get enough points before the game ends, you win. So before we go ahead and jump more into my thoughts and everything and how I feel about this one, let's go ahead and check out this game So let's go ahead and check out this game and see how it plays at the table. All right, I'll see you there. Hi guys, thank you for joining me at the table. As you can see right here, we've got a 2-player game of Marvel Remix all set up, and I'm just going to go over a really quick overview of how the game works and how it plays. Alright, so at the beginning of the game, players are going to be dealt 6 of these cool remix cards. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, one's missing, 6. And then they're going to be dealt 1 villain card. Once you get these cards in your hand, there's going to be a lot of different things going on here. Some will be locations and maneuvers, and you're probably looking at this like, whoa, what's happening here? Let me just go ahead and talk about the anatomy of the cards first so you can kind of get a good feel of what's happening. So as you can see here, you have the name of the card, which is Black Panther. Then you have how many points the card is worth, in this case 4. Then from there you have the hero, what type of card it is, and this is a hero card. And then from there, you can see these different kind of tags. This is a little different. So you have these tags here. And if you go down, you can see how to get more points for this card. And in this case, for Black Panther, he wants to be with these Wakanda tags. So you'll get 5 points for each other Wakanda tag you have in your hand at the end of the game. And as you can see here, in looking at my hand, well, I don't have any of those. So while I'm playing, maybe this is something that I will look for. There's a few things here that you can do during your turn, right? You have 3 options that you can take. You can either draw a card from the remix pile, and once you go ahead and draw a card from the remix pile, you'll then go ahead and discard a card from your hand. Let's say I wanted to discard this Remote Fortress. Doesn't look good to me. Don't need it. I'll go ahead and discard it. Another thing that you could do on your turn is you could draw a villain card. So I will draw a villain card in my hand, and then you could choose to discard a card and put it in a discard pile. Alright, well, no luck here with any of these Wakanda signs or symbols, so I'm going to maybe go ahead and get rid of this card. Put in discard pile. And then another option that you could do on your turn is you could either choose to take a card from the discard pile, add it to your hand, and then discard a card. So let's just pretend that my opponent here, you know, let's say he decided to get rid of a card. He drew a card and then decided to get rid of that one. If I wanted to, on my turn, I could choose to grab Hawkeye, put him into my hand, and then maybe get rid of Forge, because I don't want Forge. These are the options that you can take during your turn, and turn is going to continue to play until you have 10 cards in your discard pile. So your discard pile is pretty much the timer. Let's go ahead and pretend real quick. Once that 10th card is played, that's it, the game ends, and you have to go ahead and total up all your points. This is where the set collection comes in. This is where the card management comes in. Hopefully you are able to manage your cards well enough to get points and actually beat your opponents. Now there's only one little thing here that you have to remember, and at the end of the game, you have to have one villain in your hand, and you can tell what it says here. It says villain in the back, and you have to have either one hero, for instance, a card that says hero on the side, or one ally. If you do not have at least one hero or one ally and one villain, then you automatically get 0 points. Pretty much take this hand of cards you got here and toss them out because they're not worth anything. That's just a little thing you got to remember about the game. But yes, that's pretty much how you play Marvel Remix. So once again, this isn't a whole, setup and everything else, but just a quick overview. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and jump to the table and let me tell you what my thoughts are on this one. All right, see you there. So, how did I feel about Marvel Remix? And, I feel that it's a very good game. It's not anything crazy over the top. It's not groundbreaking. A matter of fact, this is a, I guess you can say I don't want to say a clone. Clone sounds weird. But it's pretty much the same exact game as Fantasy Realms with a slight few twist. If you've ever played Fantasy Realms, once again, we all know how to play this one. I personally enjoyed the artwork. The artwork's fantastic. It's from all the classic Marvel comic books, and I also really like that it's small and compact. I can pretty much take it with me anywhere, which is great. Components-wise, there really are no components. I mean, they're literally just cards. But the card stock's pretty good, and it comes with a score sheet, which is nice. When playing this one, you might look at these different tags and you're trying to think to yourself, well, this tag goes to this card, which gives me this point, and it might be a little bit confusing at first, but after you played a few times, you'll definitely pick it up. You know what? I like this one. It's good. It's okay. It's a good game. Nothing earth-shattering. Things that, you personally might not like this game if you just have run into Marvel fatigue. And I know, you're like, Marvel, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. In the board game community right now, you just see Marvel pretty much slapped everywhere, right? Marvel this, Marvel that, Marvel this, Marvel here, Marvel there, Marvel everywhere. So, if you don't, like Marvel, you're probably going to look at this box and just turn your head and walk away. Also, too, if you have Fantasy Realms, you might, maybe you want to pick this one up because you like the Marvel theme. But if you're kind of on the fence about it and you already own Fantasy Realms, then you really don't need to pick up Marvel Remix because, as I said before, it's pretty much the same game. So you don't need to run out and go grab this one. But if you're into that kind of thing, you can too. More power to you. But yeah, those are pretty much my overall thoughts of Marvel Remix. It's a pretty good game. It's okay, yeah. And I would, play this with friends or family or, at a game night. It's a really nice little filler game. So, all right, well, those are my thoughts. Hey guys, I just want to say Thank you to everyone who's made it to this point of the video. I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate it. You know, that you guys spend your time here listening to me jabber away about board games. I also want to say hello and thank you to all the new subscribers out there. I really enjoy having you guys here. It's really exciting to see the channel grow. I really appreciate that a lot as well. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you guys want to subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also too, I have to say this. It's not my job to tell you what to think, but it's my job to think about what you tell me. So if you guys have any, want to know more about the game, or want to leave your thoughts and things like that about the video, please leave those comments down below. Engagement is really important to me, and I'd really try my best to respond back to all the comments in the videos. All right guys, well, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.